What is up, everybody? This is Anthony with the VR Game Rankings YouTube channel. I am back in the building. Right now, I'm trying to make sure everything is working right. Unfortunately, OBS had an update that was available, and just went ahead and decided to do the update, and that delayed the show by about 3 minutes. So, my apologies for that. It does appear that we are live, so that's good news. Let's see here. So I am putting in there Daily Vlog Live, episode 181. And we'll wait around for some people to go ahead and hop into chat. Yeah, so I only just announced this on Twitter, and I don't have that many followers. So not too many people probably know. Hey, what is up? Tezrim is in the building. Gentlemen, what is going on? How is it going? Yeah, so you guys probably IPCSK is in the building. What is up? Roy Schwartz checking in. Roy Schwartz. And so, yeah, I guess one of the things I want to say at the very beginning of this video is I caution anybody that is viewing this randomly. This might not be the latest VR gaming news and discussion like we normally are. That's basically what this show is. But I've been gone for about 8 or 9 days, and I was on a vacation. And so I just got back. My plane just landed, and I haven't been here very long at all. And it's crazy because during my entire vacation, I didn't look at the VR news as much as I thought I would. I thought I would be on Reddit basically every single day, checking Upload VR, Road to VR, watching trailers, keeping updated with things during my vacation, but I didn't really do it that much. IPCSK says sexy voice. Yeah, I do have a cold. Picked up a cold on my vacation as well. So one thing I'll say though is the reason I said I was going on hiatus is because normally if I went on vacation somewhere, normally I have somebody at my house, somebody taking care of my dog and my cat, and somebody at my house. And so I would have had no problem saying, hey, everybody, I'm going on a nice vacation. I'll be back such and such day, blah, blah, blah. But I had nobody watching my house. There was no car in front of my house. My dog wasn't even at my house. And he is like my number one security system. And I thought, with people watching you on YouTube and stuff, like maybe it wouldn't be wise to say, hey, I'm going on vacation, come rob me, so I decided not to do that. But obviously now that I am back, I do not have to worry about such things. So I'll go ahead and show you guys where I've been the last 8 or 9 days. But what I did want to say, though, is regarding this episode will be light on VR news. So just a warning to people randomly watching. Okay, that image right there is Kauai. That is where I've been for the last 8 or 9 days. And these images that you're seeing right now, these are not false in any way, shape, or form because I was just there. And it basically looks exactly like what you're seeing in these images. This is exactly what it looks like in Kauai. I guess it's called Kauai. I thought it was called Kauai, but I apparently it is Kauai. Yeah, Elvis was in Kauai. Well, he was in Hawaii many times. And then here was this thing called Hurricane Lane. Okay, we had to deal with Hurricane Lane, and here's a couple of images of Hurricane Lane. I believe this may have been on Oahu or possibly the big island of Hawaii. I was on Kauai, which is like the last island, and we were the furthest away from Hurricane Lane. But I can tell you, man, it was kind of concerning there at one point because we were wondering if we would be able to fly out of there. Like, we weren't worried that we were going to die in a hurricane, But if the winds were strong enough, the airlines would say, no, we can't fly, and if the airport got damaged or something, who knows? I could have been stuck in paradise for a much longer period of time. That image right there with those palm trees, that is a freaking beautiful ass image. And let me tell you guys, my favorite time of this entire trip when I was in Kauai is I was chilling on a beach and I was laying on a towel and I was looking up, and there were these 3 palm trees just perfectly positioned. And one of the palm trees, the sun was basically perfectly behind this one palm tree. And I was just chilling, looking at the scene, and it's blowing wind, but it's warm, it's hot, but it's blowing this cool breeze. It was freaking spectacular. I mean, it was absolutely breathtaking. I don't have my pictures right now, but I'll show some pictures hopefully on tomorrow's show. I took a picture of this situation, these 3 palm trees, and it was like this. It was like this, right? But I was on the beach, and it was 3 palm trees, and it was a moment in time that maybe lasted like 15 to 20 seconds. But oh my God, it's incredible. But if you see on this hurricane image, look at Kauai is right there. I mean, it was almost going to head right out Kauai. It was a real worry. So I was like concerned a little bit, but I was hopeful that we'd get on our plane and we'd get the hell out of Dodge. So that's basically what happened. This is what Jurassic Park. I mean, straight up Jurassic Park. I did not do one of the helicopter rides that they do offer there. Next time I go there, I probably would do the helicopter ride, but like Jurassic Park, like no joke. Like this is, you could tell they filmed Jurassic Park. A lot of different movies probably filmed in Kauai. But let me go ahead and do Kauai, my normal little intro here. Yeah, VR Game Rankings, YouTube channel, back in the building, Daily Vlog Live, episode 181, Saturday, August 25th. Saturday, August 25th. Can you believe it, guys? I've been gone for a long time. So Thursday, I did that show. The next day on Friday, we bounced to Kauai, and then, I just got back. And so I've been gone for a crazy long period of time. And there has been a lot that has happened in the last 8 or 9 days. I'm going to get into that more tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time. 11 a.m. Pacific time will be more of a normal episode of Daily Vlog Live. But you know what? We can still cover a few things here today, and we can also see if there's any late breaking news that's happening on a Saturday. But you know what I'll start it off with? I didn't actually watch very much that was going on during this week, but I did see one trailer, and I'm gonna throw this trailer on because I was impressed with this. Let's go ahead and watch this so we can talk about this real quick. Let's check this out. Population 1, coming soon. Actually not. It's coming sometime in 2019, and they didn't even say early 2019. So this could be a second quarter 2019 game. But I gotta tell you folks, looking at this trailer, like if this said Rockstar Games coming in VR or something like, it looks like a AAA game. It looks like this is a really good trailer. And the reason why this game kind of speaks to me right here, and this isn't my cup of tea, believe me, I'm not an online gamer, and I know that if I start playing this game, I'm going to get my ass absolutely handed to me. But this type of game for VR is actually really huge. And I know it's huge personally because I have two teenage sons that they're not really into VR. And the reason they're not really into VR is because this is their kind of game. Like this Battle Royale, all they play is Fortnite, PUBG, Minecraft. You know, that they play these like online things that they're just dedicated to these online games. And we need something like this in the world of VR. And Big Box VR, these are the Smashbox Arena guys. They kind of know what they're doing. They've done some impressive stuff. It's got the full Battle Royale situation going on, but it also has the building capabilities. So you do have that building element as well. Graphics look spectacular, incredibly colorful, at least in this trailer. Now, the bottom line, though, is how many times have we seen incredible trailers that ultimately don't work out? But in this case, you know, this is Big Box VR. These guys are legit. They did Smashbox Arena. A lot of people love Smashbox Arena, and this appears like they've been working on this for quite some time. It could be perfect timing for them. I know there are a lot of companies that are chasing this for VR that want to have this is like standout. You know, obviously they're already there trying to do it, but there's a lot of different games that want to try to capture this, and that's what Big Box VR is going for. So anyway, let me see what people are talking about in the subreddit. Yeah, so the Rex Terra says, made it just barely. That's pretty much the way it was, Rex, as far as Hawaii, escaping Hawaii in time. Believe you me, it was a dream come true to get out of there before having to deal with any drama. Nick Daniels is saying, hey guys, IPCSK, what up, Nick? What's going on? IPCSK says, now we all envy you, Anthony. Well, honestly, you guys really should envy me, seriously, because I was in one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth, period. Like, there's no joke. Like, it is tropical as hell. Every little bush, every little tree. The humidity wasn't as bad. I got lucky in that aspect. It would rain. Sometimes it would rain hell of hard, and then like 20 minutes later, bright sun. And oh my God, that sun was so bright and so fierce. The sun is different in Hawaii. I got burnt. Like, I got burnt right here. I got burnt on my shoulders. They're all peeling. And I put lotion on, but it didn't matter because that sun is just like, I don't know, it's like you're closer to the sun, I guess, you know, equator and all that. You feel like the sun is just baking your ass, and it really is. So definitely, everybody should envy that. Lethal Weasel VR, welcome back, bud. I was beginning to worry about you. Yeah, I'm sorry for the radio silence. Really, my radio silence was, I just kind of concerned that, you know, no one was watching my house, no car in front of my house. So I just kind of, until I got back into my house and made sure I wasn't robbed, I kind of wanted to be quiet about things. Tesram says, I remember Fortnite Battle Royale. Yeah, Nick Daniels, oh my God, Fortnite VR plagiarism. Yeah, obviously this is unashamed, unabashed, straight up copying of Fortnite, but everybody's going to do that, right? I mean, when Mario first came out, there was 1 million Mario clones. When Doom came out, there was 1 million Doom clones. The sincerest form of flattery is imitation. It's straight up theft and, you know, just copying something. You're going to be copied. You do something right, you're going to be copied, and this is just the way it is. But yeah, build, jetpacks, graphics look incredibly beautiful. Tesram says, Anthony, waiting with a 970 paid off. He's getting that Suet sweet 2080 Ti, I hope. Yeah, so the card news did hit. But you know, I gotta say, let me go ahead and change this trailer. I'll just put on some other random trailer. Don't want to go too crazy on population 11111. So I'll just throw some other random trailer on here. But yeah, as far as the NVIDIA cards are concerned, we did get the announcements, and the 3 new cards are going to be arriving, and the price is a banger, man. It is really high on the pricing. My concern, though, is I was looking at the statistical breakdown of the different cards, and I wonder just how much of a value we're going to see in the VR side of things for the next like 8 or 9 months. I don't know that we're going to see a lot of value. How many times have we heard this? We heard this the last time these cards came out, the 1080 Ti, the 1080, the 1070. We heard all this talk about all these special things that it's going to do in VR, and we really didn't see it so much. So, but I'll get a little bit deeper into those cards as we on tomorrow's episode. On tomorrow's episode, I'll get a little bit deeper into that. The one thing I will say though is what I probably will try to do is grab somebody's 1080 Ti. That's actually what I'm probably going to try to do. Somebody that is upgrading, grabbing their 1080 Ti and basically sitting on the sidelines again, because my early take is, well, if I had like crazy money to blow, I'd definitely go all in and just go all in and go for it. But my initial feelings is that it's not going to be a huge leap too much. I'm coming from a 970, so I'll grab somebody's 1080 Ti. I'll take somebody's secondhand 1080 Ti, and I'll be happy with that. That's how I think I'm going to play this, but it's still to be determined. IPCSK is saying graphics look nice, just the movement of the characters slightly look robotic. I think he's talking about Population 1. Yeah, I mean, if you are going to try to come up with some kind of criticism, that's what you got to go with. Samil Kukurlu says, hey, so you think the Oculus Santa Cruz is going to have a better resolution than the Oculus Go? You would think so. You would think it would have a better resolution than the Oculus Go. You would think just about everything would be better than the Oculus Go. And the cool thing about Santa Cruz is we do have some Santa Cruz news. Again, I'll probably get into that more tomorrow. I got to tell you, folks, this is the honest truth. The honest truth is I thought I would be paying attention to like the subreddits and the news and all of that way more when I was on vacation, but I really didn't get much of a chance to do that. What I did do though is I did play my Oculus Go on vacation. That actually reminds me of something. Let me hop over real quick. I should try to get a trailer for some of the Oculus Go stuff that I have been experiencing. Let me look real quick and see if I can grab one of these trailers, because I did bring my Oculus Go with me, and it was interesting, certainly, to have the Oculus Go. In fact, not only this, but check this out, guys. I actually played my Oculus Go on the airplane. Like, I wasn't tripping. I played my Oculus Go. It's a 5-hour flight. We flew from Oakland directly to Kauai. Let's see, I got to set this up to download that. Okay, yeah. I'm going to grab a couple of trailers of some of the Go games I was playing. But I took my Go with me, and it came in handy. I did get some action, some Oculus Go action on the plane there, on the plane back. My kids played it on the plane as well for a little while. And I even had a couple of people say, oh, that's cool. That's virtual reality, right? One of the airline stewardess on my flight back, she was like, oh, that's like one of those VR things, right? That looks really advanced. She said she had only tried like a phone VR thing that was kind of lame. And she was like, oh, that really looks like a high-end VR system. And I was like, oh, it's Oculus Go, not super high-end. But it was cool. It was super cool to have it on the plane. I mean, it's a 5-hour flight, and being able to play the Go on the plane was definitely cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a trailer that hopefully is safe for work. But it's this experience I had on the Oculus Go, and it was just kind of interesting and bizarre. And so let me go ahead and show you guys this trailer, and we'll go ahead and talk about this. Okay, I got to resize this. Okay, so one of the things that I tried on Oculus Go was this thing called Amaze 3D. And I don't know if this is available for like Vive and Rift and Windows Mixed Reality and all this stuff, but I've never seen this Amaze 3D thing. But I tried it on my Oculus Go, and I tried one very specific experience that was in here, And it really reminds me of like a Sega 3D game. Not Sega 3D, a Sega CD, like way back in the days. Do you guys remember Sega CD? There was like full motion video, and you had these games that were kind of like a choose your own adventure type of thing. Well, I got into one experience that was this Amaze 3D, but it was basically, it was like this chick, it was almost like a dating simulator, and it definitely was not safe for work. Like if they had an actual trailer of that, that absolutely wouldn't have been safe for work. But it's almost like this dating simulator, and you make these different choices, and it's really just, it's quite cool. I mean, I don't know what to say about it other than that I was surprised, honestly. They did 180-degree video. It looked pretty clear and pretty clean. It was pretty impressive. It was the type of thing that I think would impress the average person out there, not knowing that that type of stuff is available. Let me go ahead and grab one of the other things I tried. Sorry, guys, I am unprepared because I just got back and and so I have not had a chance to like actually get prepared for this episode. So tomorrow definitely should be much more prepared. I'm going to go ahead and grab this VR Focus trailer, even though I normally try to find trailers from the developers that made things. Get the trailer directly from the source is what I prefer to do, but you know, just doing this show on the fly here. So let me go back and check chat. Evil Morty says, love the channel. What's up, Evil Morty? Don't believe I've seen that name before. Push the button. Santa Cruz Field of View. Anyone knows? What is the Field of View for Santa Cruz? The cool thing about Santa Cruz, though, is if you were going to Oculus Connect 5, you might actually get hands-on with Santa Cruz. The final name of Santa Cruz could be revealed, possibly a price point, possibly a spring 2019 release date. Push the button is saying the battery doesn't last 5 hours. Well, I can tell you the battery for the Oculus Go is about 2 hours, and it was a factor for me at a couple of times. Oh, Push the Button says yes. It's great for porn. I think he's talking about Amaze 3D because there were a couple of, there's these different things that you can get into with Amaze 3D that is almost porn. It's almost porn. It would be like the equivalent of like Showtime. You know how Showtime would have that like pseudo porn or that like super soft core type stuff. Basically, that was this Amaze 3D experience that I tried. Pretty impressive. To be true. Push the button is saying Oculus Go. Yeah, that was on the Oculus Go. Logan68 says, what is up? Hi all, we back on. Yes, we are back in the building. Although honestly, tomorrow's episode, Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific, that will be a regular episode of VR Game Rankings Daily Vlog Live. I almost said VR Roundtable. Yeah, we're not going to have a VR Roundtable episode this week. Hopefully we'll be back next Sunday with a live episode. Let's see. Test Room saying he's heard a great joke on a podcast the other day. People were discussing what mixed reality is. Mixed reality is low-end hardware that puts you in VR. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're definitely on the cutting edge. You know, we're at the very beginning of VR, and it's like the mass market thing. It is going to be a slow burn. It's going to be a relatively slow burn. I'm going to go ahead and get off of this trailer here that we've been on for a minute. Let's see here. I'm going to grab a trailer for another game that I did play on the Oculus Go. I actually played this on the flight back home. Let's go ahead and check out some audio of this for a sec here. So that is Omega Agent, and basically just wanted to say I played this on the flight back home. I was playing this, and it's pretty freaking good. I mean, the graphics are really clean and crisp. Um, the Oculus Go, honestly, I am really impressed. So the one thing that I said about the Oculus Go, and this was probably in the most recent episode, is it's the Nintendo 3DS for the VR, for VR, early VR players. It's the Nintendo 3DS. And so if you are really enthusiastic about VR, I think you owe it to yourself, honestly, to grab an Oculus Go at that price of $199. You can just get the bare bones version of the Oculus Go. And the experiences that you get, like these graphics, like this was the exact graphics that I saw when I was playing this on my Go. Now, is it simplified? Is it stylistic? Does it use a certain graphical aesthetic that looks good on low-end hardware? Absolutely. That's absolutely what this does. But it looks really good. And I really feel like it kind of is the Nintendo 3DS of for VR gamers. And I really was, it was super cool to be able to play that while on an airplane. You know, you're on a 5-hour flight, you can kill at least one of those 5 hours by playing something like this Omega Agent. And both of my sons tried the game. They liked it as well. So, you know, graphically really cool. Barely scratched the surface of it, so I really can't comment on the game itself. But just the visual aesthetics of it, like you guys kind of see how these graphics look. And that is what's capable on an Oculus Go, which is quite impressive. That's why the Santa Cruz is super exciting, that we probably are going to get this Santa Cruz system next year. And we're talking, you know, 2 6 degrees of freedom controller, a 6 degree of freedom headset, graphics that are going to be beyond this. I played a number of games on the Go that really feel almost like PlayStation VR, at least vanilla version PlayStation VR, because I also played Ultra Wings on the Oculus Go, and it was damn near vanilla PSVR version of Ultra Wings, so that was super impressive. But let's go ahead and take out, there is a little bit of news that I saw today. One of the updates that I heard about is Gladius is getting a whole bunch of updates. Let me go ahead and throw on a trailer for that, and we can check this out and then talk about it real quick. Let's see here. Ah, damn it. Gotta resize this. Okay, lots of dead air there. Let's check this out. So the trailer does make it look pretty good. This is one of the few VR games that, for whatever reason, like this game just missed me. I've never played this game. Don't really know much about this game. I know this is out there. I know this is available. It's kind of like if you played Gorn and you're like, oh, I love Gorn, but I wish it was realistic. I wish it didn't have all the cartoony looking enemies and stuff. I wish it was a little bit more serious. That's kind of what Gladius looks like to me. Somebody's saying the bold make this stream lag a little. You know, my computer, if there is a problem with this stream today, one thing I will say is my computer has been acting incredibly weird today. Like, oh, the blood make this stream lag a little. Yeah, on the trailer it does lag a little bit, but My computer has been acting crazy weird today. So if there is anything weird with the stream, it's could be my computer is just tweaking out. But yeah, so this is Gladius. Never played it, never tried it. What do you guys think? Let me go back over to the Vive subreddit because they are talking about it there. Let's see, what was the news today on this? So Gladius, big update, stabbing, grabbing, AI improvements, new crowd, and much more. We got 8 comments in here. So stabbing now impales the enemy where you hit them, and you can lift them off the floor if you impale them with 2 swords at the same time. There's knife and sword throwing. We reworked knife throwing from the ground up. Now knives stick to enemies where they hit, and throwing is much more predictable. Enemy grabbing, you can grab enemies and throw them away or stab them while you hold them. Grab the weapon as you like. Slow-mo special effects. Cool new special effects for slow motion, and much more. 59 improvements and 17 bug fixes in this update. Yeah, that is Gladius. Let me check out the store page. Excuse me. Yeah, so Gladius, the developer is Multiverse. I guess it's published by Virtual Age. The price is $15. The reviews are mostly positive. So curious, anybody in chat, has anybody played this? Looking at the comments, the number 1 comment says, as a big fan of Gorn, how have I not heard of this game? It looks super fun. And the number 1 response by Disturbed Wolf 88, it's actually been out since Gord was nothing but a free demo, not on Steam, but it sucked at launch. Dev released it early and it faded into the shadows. He tirelessly worked on improving it. By the time it was good, by most standards, it was buried. It's coming along amazingly. So this guy's saying that in the beginning, this game absolutely sucked. Gladius sucked at launch, but that the developer has just been banging away at this thing and has finally got it good at this point. Of course, most of us, we think of Gorn. You know, Gorn basically has dominated this category. If you ever thought of wanting to play a game like this, you'd probably think of Gorn. It kind of sucks for Gladius. Maybe if they had a demo that people could try, that would be interesting. Ragdoll Coon, hi from Australia. Love the show. Never made a live one before. What is up? Yeah, I was not too far away from Australia, at least a little closer than I've ever been when I was in Hawaii. I'm sure I could have got on a boat or something and headed in a specific direction and eventually hit Australia. Push the Button says, I have both Oculus Go and Lenovo Mirage Solo. The Go is best for web YouTube video. Mirage is only good for company visualization. Yeah, so I mean, I like the Go. The optics of the Go work really well. Definitely liking the Go. You know what? Speaking of Gorn, I believe Gorn was in the news. There's a brand new Gorn trailer. Let me go ahead and grab that trailer, throw that on, and we can watch this together. I have not seen this trailer. It's not like it's new news or something. This has been out for a little while, but I've never seen this, so let's check this out. Crab update. That's kind of a crazy little trailer right there. You know, the funny thing about seeing these two games back to back, these two trailers back to back, is, I mean, look at this. This is Nintendo with a ton of blood, but I mean, it's this colorful, bright, cartoony kind of thing that they got going on with Gorn, and it's definitely completely opposite of what we just saw with Gladius. But this is the Crab update. saw the title Crab Update Gorn, and I figured you were going to be fighting some kind of crab enemy. But this actually looks like you're going to be a crab. Or you have the option of being a crab and going after these guys crab style, I guess. Or do you fight crabs too? But this definitely looks like an update worth trying. I was in Gorn not too long ago. I was having crazy fun in it too. I went back into Gorn. Yeah, see, it looks like you're the crab. You're grabbing his head. You're grabbing him, just pulling the head right off of there. So that is the crab update. I will definitely have to try that out. But yeah, so there was a Gorn update. Tech Asura says, just gotta go and was late to the chat. Any suggestions for the Go? Man, I'm so early on with the Go in terms of suggestions, but the one thing I would suggest is there is a lot of little free things that you can download. Like, obviously, try Henry. You want to try that. Try the 0 Days free trailer. I think it's just a free section of 0 Days. I don't think it gives you the whole thing. But there's a lot of video things I would try on the Go. In terms of games to buy, the most impressive game I've seen visually is probably In Space, is still probably the most impressive game. But I've barely scratched the surface with my Oculus Go. So again, caveat on that. Ultra Wings, I played Ultra Wings a little bit while I was on my flight as well. And Ultra Wings looks very similar to the PSVR version if you were playing, say, on a vanilla PlayStation 4. Now, if you're on a PS4 Pro, probably would look a little bit better than Ultra Wings on the Go, but I was pretty impressed with that as well. Blaze Rush is very impressive, but I am brand new, just barely getting started with my Oculus Go. Push the Button says, I have 4 Mirage Solos. There is the same problem with all 4 of them. They get hot on the battery. A sign pops up after 15 minutes, and it says the battery temperature is too high. Charging stopped. Are you using them for some kind of like VR arcade purpose? Why would you have 4 of them? Push the Button says, too bad. I heard from Lenovo that they have stopped making them. That definitely sucks. Yeah, I haven't. The one issue I have experienced with my Oculus Go, my biggest issue with the Go so far is I have it paired to an Xbox One controller. And so, VR visualization for a company. So you're using them for a purpose there, and that's what they are good for you. Okay, that definitely makes sense. My one complaint in regards to the Oculus Go is that pairing that Xbox One controller, every once in a while, it seems like I got to get the Oculus Go controller, the little controller, the one-handed controller, because I'm trying to do stuff on my Xbox One controller. And sometimes it seems like you got to have you got to have the headset, you got to have your headphones. Your headphones are plugged in on the side, which is kind of dorky in a way. I wish they had like something that just came out of the back that you could clip your headphones to. And I feel like I got my Xbox One controller there, and I got the other side controller, the handheld controller, and I'm like swapping between them. It doesn't seem like I can do absolutely everything with the Xbox One controller, or maybe I just haven't learned how to operate it quite yet, operate it correctly with just the Xbox One controller, but I had a little bit of frustration with that. It wasn't quite as intuitive as I wanted it to be. Logan68 says, just updated my CPU to a 7700K to play Tales of Glory with max non-player characters. Yeah, that's the other thing. Definitely want to upgrade my computer with a 1080 Ti that somebody is selling off, but at some point, I'm CPU constrained with my i5 2500K from way back in the days. Tom Lloyd says the built-in audio isn't bad unless people are around you regarding the Go. I always used it with the headphones, but there were a couple of times I used where I didn't have the headphones plugged in yet. And yeah, I should try more of the built-in audio. I really should try that. Like when I was in my hotel, like when I was in my back room or something when no one was around, I probably should have tried more of the built-in audio. And I honestly haven't even tested it that much. So maybe I should test that a little bit more. Also Magic Leap. There's a lot of Magic Leap news. I'm not going to get into any of the Magic Leap news right now, but let's see here. Let me just throw on a little Magic Leap trailer while we're talking about it real quick. But Magic Leap, it's been available. You're seeing a lot more demos. Has anybody seen this one video? I should have grabbed it, where this guy did that Tanati experience, but he was outside in nature and did it. It was super cool, really cool video, but there's a lot of little Magic Leap info that's going on in the background as well. So I'll definitely have to look at that a little bit more and get into that. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other trailers that I wanted to hit up today? Hold on one second here. Yeah, no, I guess that was pretty much it. Bow to Blood, of course, is coming in the next couple of days. I'll just go ahead and throw that trailer on. Tons of games are coming out this Tuesday. Can you guys believe we've got Torn, we've got Firewall 0 Hour, we've got Bow to Blood. I mean, there's a whole bunch. I've got to find the list of all the different games that are coming this Tuesday. Lance McWilson is checking in, and he says Robinson the Journey is on sale for $7.50. Just picked it up today. Okay, where is it on sale? On Steam. Man, that is a really good deal. I've never finished Robinson the Journey. I played that game probably about 70% of the way through on PlayStation VR. Never tried it on Steam. Never tried it in my Oculus Rift. That is actually a damn good price right there for $7.50. That is a great deal. Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'm going to go to the Oculus subreddit. Let's see what the latest news is, if there's any. So a lot of people are talking about this open world online VR Nostos, this trailer, right? I have not even seen this. Can you guys believe this? I know this is the big thing, right? This is the big thing that everybody's talking about. Let me go ahead and grab this trailer. I'll grab this trailer and I will watch it live with you folks, because I've never actually seen it. This is like a 4-minute trailer. Holy smokes. But yeah, that's the number one story. Let me get back to Oculus. The number one story is Nostos. I don't even know. Nostos, open world online VR RPG trailer. There's 48 comments. And Chaos Fire 235 says, this looks so damn cozy and explorable. Plus, I'm a total sucker for anime aesthetics, so I couldn't be more hyped for this. 23 points right there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into anime so much, but Gucci Gatto for 32 points says, not sure what this game is about, but take my beep money. So let's go ahead and check this trailer out. I have not checked this out at all. We can check this out together. I'll give you my comments on it. Let's see, where is this? But I know a lot of people have been talking about this. Let's check it out.
Es war eine Jahreszeit des Lichts. Eine Jahreszeit der Finsternis. Es war
That looks like Kauai.
der Hoffnung.
When it would rain in Kauai. Kauai.
Es war der Winter der Verzweiflung.
It's got good sound quality, background music. That looks dope right there. That looks beautiful. Oh, damn, look at that water. So this looks pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the proof will be in actually like playing it on a daily basis and experiencing it. But graphically, it looks pretty freaking cool. I like the visual aesthetics of it. Um, I didn't personally get into Orbis VR, but like, look at that. Look at that grass. That looks really awesome. Uh, so yeah, I can see why there's a lot of hype on this game. Does anybody know like what the estimated ETA is? Like when this is supposed to hit? Is this like a 2019 game? Never heard of this developer. Super long trailer. Yeah, sorry guys. This must be like really old news. You guys have probably seen this trailer a million times already. I've never seen it. I knew a ton of people were talking about it. But yeah, looks pretty dope. I don't know that they need to have a 5-minute trailer though. This is like epic in length. Push the Button is saying, wonder when E.T. is coming on VR. And then he says, joke, just joking. Actually, I would love games, like I want an alien abduction game. Well, I've already mentioned I love Fire in the Sky. I want a Fire in the Sky. I want to be abducted by aliens and I want to be on an awesome UFO, but I want the aliens to look super cool. But yeah, so here, oh man, I didn't even see the very end of it. Did it say like when it's coming? But yeah, this game, I mean, the trailer looks awesome. It looks really good. Don't know much about it, but that is Nostos. Let's see if there's talk in the Vive subreddit. They're not really. Oh, actually, I'm in the Oculus subreddit. Okay, so back to the Oculus subreddit. We're just going to see what other big news there were. Yeah, Palmer Luckey is working on curing motion sickness. I heard about that. He also paid for a where they take it apart, where they completely disassemble every little piece of the Magic Leap, and there's a video out for that. And I guess he bought it and like donated it to them to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out of here. The reason why I'm bouncing is my stomach is gurgling. I am absolutely starving. I have not had lunch yet, but I just wanted to kind of come on today just with this episode here because it's been such a long time, right? And then so tomorrow, VR Spry Guy says, Anthony, are you guys doing a live VR roundtable show this week? No, unfortunately, Gary is unavailable, Steve is unavailable, and Chris is unavailable. So I am the only guy. But I tell you what, tomorrow at 11 a.m., I am going to go ahead and do a daily vlog live. So 11 a.m. Sunday Pacific time, I will be back, and it'll be more of a regular episode. I will have topics, more videos and stuff, just getting back into the swing of things. And basically, I was out of it, folks. I was literally out of it for about 8 days on on the island of Kauai, and was just totally out of it. Yeah, I am bouncing out. Sorry, Simon Jones. So sorry. This was just kind of an impromptu episode. Just wanted to see what everybody was doing. Say hi. I'm back. Was just on vacation. The show is not dead. We are continuing. And I expect to be pretty much 11 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. like that. Saturday will normally start at noon Pacific on Saturday normally, and then Sundays are normally going to be 5 minutes after the VR Roundtable episode is over. That's supposed to be the schedule that we're on. Had a wonderful break, and I'm really glad to be back, and I'm going to try the transference demo out later today, so I'll be able to talk about that tomorrow as well. So it's good to finally get back into the mix. So that's going to go ahead and do it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, all those sorts of things, and I will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific on Sunday. So I'll see you guys then. Take it easy. Later.